My beloved listener, don't scroll, stay right here because this is not an ordinary moment, this is not a random voice crossing your path, this is divine timing. Heaven has stopped you here for a reason. Archangel Michael stands beside you, holding a golden scroll with your name written upon it, and the seal of God Himself is pressed upon it. That seal carries an instruction, a confirmation, and a miracle that will shake the foundation of your life. Listen closely, for in the next few minutes, what I will reveal to you will determine the kind of abundance, love, and breakthrough you walk into tonight. Stay until the end, because every sentence carries a piece of the puzzle of your destiny, and skipping even one line might cause you to miss the full picture of what heaven has already signed in your name. Tonight at 9 p.m., the heavens have scheduled an appointment with your soul. I see a ledger in the spirit realm where accounts have been balanced, debts have been cancelled, and promises that were once delayed are being released like rivers breaking free from a dam. God Himself says, "Enough waiting, enough struggling, enough tears. Tonight, I am sending what belongs to you." And I see this not as a symbolic number, not as a small gesture, but as a monumental outpouring, 10 million blessings, 10 million doors, 10 million opportunities, all compressed into one massive release with your name written upon it. Do not doubt, do not question, for even now Archangel Michael is arranging the angelic couriers who carry treasure chests from heaven's vaults. They are standing ready to deliver wealth, joy, restoration, and healing into your household. I see them preparing a banquet in your honor, with your name glowing in golden letters above it. This is not coincidence, this is covenant. My friend, pause for a moment. Reflect on how many nights you have cried silently, how many days you have worked and felt unseen, how many prayers you whispered when no one was listening. Heaven was listening. Every tear you shed was collected, every prayer was written, every sacrifice was noted. And now, those years of faithfulness, patience, and endurance have come to their divine harvest. The door that was closed is opening tonight. The opportunities that seemed impossible are bending toward you like ripe fruit falling from a tree. Stay with me, do not scroll, because Archangel Michael is whispering something crucial right now. He says, "Tell them their name has been placed in the treasury of heaven. Tell them God has already signed the release form. Tell them that no power, no enemy, no jealousy, no betrayal can block what God Himself has approved." Even now I see contracts shifting in your favor, hidden blessings surfacing, and a surprise that will arrive at the very hour heaven mentioned, 9 p.m. tonight. It will not delay. It will not be denied. It will not be diverted. God says, this is their night. So remain here, keep your spirit open, because the next words will be the confirmation you have been waiting for. Listen closely, because what you are hearing right now is not just a message, it is a doorway. Heaven does not repeat itself without reason, and the fact that you are still here means your spirit has been chosen to receive something extraordinary. Archangel Michael stands tall beside you, holding a key that shines brighter than the sun, and that key is turning even now to unlock a blessing that will change the entire direction of your life. My friend, you must not move away, stay until the very end, for the moment you leave, the moment you scroll, you will miss the very word that was meant to set you free. God says, "My child, you have waited long enough. You have been faithful in the small things, and now I will make you ruler over much." Tonight, The heavens will align in your favor, and the wealth of nations will be directed toward you. I see streams of provision flowing into your hands, contracts being signed without delay, messages of opportunity arriving in your inbox, and even unexpected deposits being scheduled under your name. The number is clear, the blessing is certain, and the hour has already been written, 9 p.m. tonight. It will arrive not as a trickle but as a flood, not as a seed but as a harvest, not as a promise but as a reality. Stay with me, because Archangel Michael is revealing something more. He says your blessing is not only financial, but emotional and spiritual. This wealth carries restoration, relationships that were broken are being healed, family members that were distant are being drawn back together, opportunities that you thought were gone forever are circling back into your life. Heaven is saying, it is your time to recover all. Think of the moments when doors slammed shut in your face, when people doubted you, when you were overlooked and underestimated. Those were not failures, they were preparations. Every no you received was a redirection toward this yes from heaven. And now, at this very hour, those who laughed at your struggle will witness your rise, those who doubted your destiny will see your elevation, and those who spoke against your name will watch your crown being placed upon your head. My beloved listener, pause right here and let these words soak deep into your heart. You are not watching this by accident. Heaven arranged this exact timing, this exact moment, to stop you here and make sure you hear every single line. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them I will not let them skip their miracle. Tell them I will hold them until the end, so they receive the full message of what God has already signed for their life." Do not let your mind wander, stay focused, because this is more than encouragement, it is divine instruction. Heaven has written your name in the book of abundance, and the ink is fresh, still glowing, still alive. You are standing on the threshold of transformation, and the countdown has already begun. By tonight, your life will look different, your atmosphere will shift, your heart will carry peace, and your hands will hold more than you imagined. And now, I see angels gathering around your house, setting a shield of light, preparing the way for what is to arrive. They are sweeping out the residue of old battles, clearing away the dust of delay, making the path smooth for your blessing to enter. God says, "My child, I am not sending this to test you, I am sending this to reward you. You have endured storms, you have survived deserts, and now you will live in abundance. Stay with me until the final word, because the blessing does not come in pieces, it comes as a whole, and your spirit must be ready to receive all of it." The angels are already moving, the hour is already written, and your name is already sealed upon this miracle. Stay right here, do not scroll, because the moment you hear these words, something in the atmosphere around you is already shifting. Heaven is leaning close, and Archangel Michael is standing at the gate of your destiny, holding a torch of fire that is clearing the darkness, making way for the blessing that God has already signed in your name. Listen, my beloved friend, because this moment is holy, this is not just a message, this is an encounter. And every second you remain here brings you closer to the release that is scheduled for you tonight. God says, "My child, I have seen your faithfulness even when no one else saw it. I have watched your sacrifices in silence, I have counted your prayers whispered in the midnight hours, I have gathered your tears, and I have turned them into currency of heaven. Now, the exchange is happening, what you gave in secret is returning to you in abundance. And I see the figure clearly, 10 million blessings wrapped as one. Not a fantasy, not a wish, but a divine decree. Archangel Michael is saying right now, tell them to stay focused, tell them not to scroll, tell them that what is being released is too big to miss. My friend, your name has been stamped with heaven's approval. I see angels carrying scrolls with golden edges, and your name is shining at the very top. They are delivering them into the earth, into the system, into the very paths that concern you. Opportunities that were once locked are now open, doors that were once bolted are swinging wide, and the favor of God is walking ahead of you like a mighty shield. Remember the days when you felt left out? The nights when you asked, when will it be my turn? Heaven answers tonight, this is your turn. This is your time. This is your season. At 9 p.m., something irreversible will take place. The energy of delay will be broken, the chains of lack will fall away, and you will step into abundance so real you will wonder how it found you so suddenly. But the truth is, it was written long ago, and now the time of delivery has come. Do not move, stay until the very end, because every word is laying a brick on the path of your miracle. If you skip, you may lose the piece that completes the picture. Right now, I see the heavens orchestrating events like a divine symphony. People who once forgot you will suddenly remember your name, helpers you never expected will appear, and even strangers will carry good news to your doorstep. This is the power of divine alignment. God is saying, my child, tonight I will surprise you. Not because you begged for it, but because I promised it. I am a God who keeps my word, and I do not fail. I have prepared something so grand that when it arrives, you will know it could only be me. And Archangel Michael echoes with a roar of confirmation, stay until the end, for the end is where the miracle is sealed. I see your household surrounded by light. I see angels stationed like guards, standing tall at every corner, ensuring that no distraction, no delay, no interference can stop what is coming. They are preparing your environment, adjusting your atmosphere, aligning your circumstances so that when the release happens, it will flow into your hands without resistance. My beloved listener, do you feel it? The shift is already here. Your spirit knows something is different, your heart senses a new wave rising. That is the confirmation, heaven has chosen you. And by the time tonight comes, you will not just hear about miracles, you will live in one. So stay, do not scroll, remain here until the very last word, because this word is not ordinary. This word is the signature of heaven over your life, and the moment you receive it fully, everything around you will begin to respond. Stay right here, don't move, don't scroll, because the words you are hearing now are carrying a vibration from heaven. This is not an accident, this is not a coincidence, this is divine timing. You are still here because your spirit knows something is unfolding, something greater than your imagination. Archangel Michael is standing in the atmosphere, his sword drawn, his wings spread wide, and he is announcing your name in the courts of heaven. When he speaks your name, angels bow, doors open, and miracles are released. That is what is happening in this very moment. God says, my child, I have remembered you. Tonight, at the hour appointed, I will send what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. I am releasing abundance that will overflow, I am sending favor that will not end, I am opening streams that will never run dry. And as he speaks, I see rivers of blessing rushing toward you, unstoppable, uncontainable, undeniable. This is not a promise of tomorrow, this is an announcement of now. Think of how many years you waited, how many seasons you endured in silence, how many times you almost gave up. Heaven saw it all. Every hidden pain, every unspoken prayer, every sacrifice you thought was unseen has been recorded. And now, heaven declares the season of release. What was once delayed is no longer delayed, what was once blocked is now unblocked, what was once stolen is being restored sevenfold. Do not take your eyes away, stay until the end, because this word is building layer upon layer, and by the final sentence you will be holding the confirmation you have been waiting for. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them that their inheritance is ready, their blessing is ready, their breakthrough is ready. Nothing and no one can take it away from them." I see contracts being signed with your name on them, I see keys being handed to you, I see doors that once rejected you now swinging open in welcome. Opportunities that once ignored you are calling your name. People who once overlooked you are now searching for you. This is the shift, the great reversal, the turnaround ordained by heaven. Beloved listener, pause and feel this truth: you are chosen. Not by chance, not by luck, but by divine appointment. God says, "I set you apart before you were born, I wrote your story before you took your first breath, and now I am bringing you into the chapter of abundance, the chapter of joy, the chapter of overflow." The number is not random, the promise is not empty, heaven has written it with precision. Tonight, at 9 p.m., the vault of blessings is opening in your name. Look around you even now, things are already shifting. The air feels different, your heart feels lighter, your hope is stirring. That is the sign that the angels are near, preparing your space, guarding your path, removing every obstacle that could stand in the way. God has commanded them, and they will not fail. Stay with me, remain until the final word, because this is not the end, it is the beginning. And by the time this message is finished, you will know without doubt that heaven has spoken, that Archangel Michael has delivered, and that your miracle has already been set in motion. Stay exactly where you are, because what you are hearing right now is not just sound, it is the vibration of heaven calling your name. You may think you stumbled here by accident, but no, the truth is, destiny brought you here. The angels have been arranging this very moment since the beginning of time, and Archangel Michael is standing at your side, whispering, "Do not leave until the end, because the end is where the miracle is sealed." My beloved friend, God says, tonight, I will pour out a blessing that your heart has never imagined. I will send wealth, I will send healing, I will send restoration, I will send peace that cannot be broken. I see a mighty hand stretching out from the throne of heaven, holding a treasure chest overflowing with gold and light. Your name is carved into it, your destiny is written upon it, and tonight at the appointed hour it will be delivered into your life. Think of the long nights you have walked through, the seasons of silence when it felt like no one heard your cries. Every tear was counted, every prayer was written, every sacrifice was stored. And now, heaven is saying, enough delay, enough waiting, enough loss. The time has come. You are not just receiving a blessing, you are stepping into an entire season of divine overflow. Archangel Michael says right now, tell them not to scroll, tell them not to look away, tell them to stay until the very last word, because their spirit must receive this fully to activate what God has already prepared. My friend, even as you are listening, angels are moving in your direction. They are adjusting contracts, aligning opportunities, softening hearts, and making sure that everything which has your name on it finds its way back to you without resistance. Picture it, doors that once shut in your face now opening wide with a welcome, people who once overlooked you now recognizing your value, opportunities you thought were lost now circling back with greater reward. This is not chance, this is divine order. God Himself has written your name into the chapter of abundance, and no one can erase it. Beloved, pause for a moment and realize, this is not about money alone. The blessing carries healing for wounds you never spoke of, restoration for relationships you thought were gone, strength for battles that left you weary, and peace that will overflow your home. God says, I am not giving you half, I am giving you whole. I am not giving you pieces, I am giving you fullness. Stay until the end, because as you listen, your heart is being aligned, your faith is being lifted, your spirit is being positioned to receive. This is more than words, this is a transaction between heaven and your soul. The vault of blessings has opened, the angels have been dispatched, and the hour of fulfillment has been set. By tonight, the shift will be undeniable. So hold on, remain right here, because when the final word is spoken, you will not only believe, you will know that the miracle was written for you, sealed for you, and delivered to you. Don't move, don't scroll, because the moment you stay here is the very moment your atmosphere begins to change. Something greater than words is happening right now. This is not an ordinary video, this is a meeting point between your spirit and the voice of heaven. Archangel Michael is here, his presence glowing like fire, his voice echoing across realms, and he is declaring over you, stay until the end, because every second is carrying the weight of a miracle. God says, my beloved, I am opening the storehouse of heaven for you tonight. What was delayed will arrive, what was blocked will be released, what was hidden will be revealed. I am sending abundance in waves so strong that nothing will be able to hold it back. I see this blessing not as a trickle, but as a mighty flood breaking through barriers, rushing into your life with unstoppable force. It is written with your name, sealed with my promise, and scheduled at the appointed hour. Think of how often you have whispered in silence, when will it happen for me? Heaven's answer is clear, now. This is your moment. The clock of destiny has struck its appointed time, and angels have already been dispatched. I see them carrying documents stamped with approval, I see them holding keys of new doors, I see them placing crowns upon heads that once hung low. And in the center of it all, I see your name glowing like gold. My friend, stay right here, because the very act of listening is aligning your spirit with what is being released. Archangel Michael says, tell them to remain, tell them not to scroll, tell them to keep their focus until the very last line, because the blessing must be received in fullness, not in fragments. And so I say to you, do not let your attention wander. This moment is too precious, this message is too exact, this appointment is too divine. God is saying again, I am not only giving you wealth, I am restoring your peace, healing your wounds, and preparing your future. The blessing I send is complete, it will touch your hands, your heart, and your home. It will lift your name in places you never expected and surround you with favor beyond imagination. Even now I see the ground beneath your feet shifting. Where you once saw dryness, rivers are springing forth. Where you once saw closed doors, golden gates are opening. Where you once felt alone, angelic presence is surrounding you like a shield of light. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are chosen. This word is your confirmation. Beloved listener, remain here until the end, because what you are receiving is not simply encouragement, it is a transfer. The vaults of heaven are releasing what belongs to you, and the very energy of your life is being rewritten. By tonight, you will not be where you were, you will stand in a new place, you will see with new eyes, you will hold with new hands. So don't let go, don't move away, don't break the flow. Because the end of this message is the seal, and once the seal is placed, nothing on earth or in heaven can undo what God has prepared for you. Archangel Michael himself is ensuring it. Stay, for the miracle is already moving in your direction.